Bring. Hello? Yes, who is it? It's Abraham. Eh? It's Abraham. What is Abraham? Keep listening. Hello, my name is Dr. Abraham H. Gaga, and this is Touching Lives 247. Today I want to share an ethics in the usage of our phones. Phone call. Okay, now something that we need to know is when a person is having his sight and his ears and his fingers or hands working, the sense of touch, the sense of sight, and the sense of hearing, you use them independently. But when you lose your sight, the sense of sight is distributed to feelings and hearing. That's why it's possible for a blind man or woman, when they feel you and touch your physique, they can say your name. Or for someone, for a blind man also, to be able to, when they hear your voice, they can say your name. Because they don't have sight to do that for them. I have had a lot of people generally calling, and you say, hello, yes, and what you see is their number, not their name. So they say, hello, who is it? You say, it's Abraham. Now, how do you expect me to know which of the Abrahams I'm talking to? By hearing your voice on phone, don't assume people will know which Abraham. People know a lot of Abrahams. So when a person expresses doubt on phone of knowing you and says, who is it? You don't say it's Abraham. It's Abraham who lives in Jos, around so place. We met last week in a conference. Oh, no, it's Abraham, your colleague. We met and talked about ABCs. Oh, Abraham, how are you? It's Abraham. I am your neighbor, the neighbor behind you, and explain, say something about Abraham that will lead the person to remember. But when you just say, it's Abraham, the person is thinking, which Abraham? Is it from church, from the office, from the market? Where do I start locating an Abraham in my mind? So, when we call and a person expresses doubt of who you are, don't just say your first name. Give an explanation that will lead the person, that will narrow the person's scope to who you are, your location, and the person will just say, oh yes, I remember. How are you? I didn't see your name, and that's why I am asking. Okay? And that way, we're just going to help each other. Now, especially you younger ones, when you call your uncles, your aunties, your boss in the office and stuffs like that, some people just switch off the phone on you because you are not detailed. So next time you put a call through to someone and the person expresses doubt of knowing who is speaking, don't just say your first name. Give details so that the person will be able to acknowledge and say, oh yes, I remember who you are. Thank you. Keep touching lives wherever you are so that together we can build the kingdom of God. Bye.